It is ATL Day Ones with Jarvis and Tenitra. We want to thank you for making ATL Day Ones your first listen of the day. When we know you've been checking us out, throughout the entire show, and we are going into our final segment of the show. Make sure you go to our YouTube page, type in Locked On Sports Atlanta, and hit that subscribe button. It's a lot of good stuff we got going on over there. It is a big community, a big lineup. Got ATL Day Ones, of course. We got A to Z with Mark Zeno, and we got my main man, John Chuckery, who is hitting you hard every day. And you're going to get exactly what you expect each and every day if you roll on over to there. So check us out. We appreciate you for all who have subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. All right, now, this is for the culture. This is the intersection between sports, entertainment, and the culture. And some days we just want to talk about what we want to talk about. That's just how we get down on this show, because we're going to keep it all the way 100, as the young folks say. I don't think I can qualify myself as being young anymore, so hey, it's all good. Okay, yeah, see, T ain't even rolling with me on that. Normally she does, but she ain't rolling with me on that one. But a person that I'm not rolling with, and I haven't been rolling with for quite some time, Brett Favre. Brett Favre is in the news. No, he hasn't. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Right. We already know he's beloved in Green Bay. But according to this report, a civil lawsuit has been filed in Mississippi, where he's from, that attempts to recoup some lost welfare money that was supposed to go to him. Apparently, Favre received $1.1 million from the state agency in exchange for speeches and public appearances, but he never delivered. Now, the Hall of Famer paid the money back, but the state remains committed to collecting interest, which amounts to about $228,000.
Good for them.
What in the world is going on with this dude?
Yeah, good for them, because when you think about some of the travesties and tragedies that have befallen that Mississippi
just been
Gulf
getting
Coast,
hit. Yes, man.
One thing after another. Do you really think that this particular department can just afford to give you money? Because really, that's what they were doing. They gave it to you. It was almost like a no interest loan, because you got the money and literally, okay, fine, you paid it back, but let's focus on, but you didn't deliver on a promise to a region that, like you said, you're beloved in, and a region that was relying on you to be a partner for certain pieces of information and certain literature and certain messaging that they needed to get out from someone whom they knew people would respect and appreciate the message coming from. So why do you think, to me, that's no different or not much different than the person who goes to, whether it's Blue Cross or FEMA or whomever, and says, hey, my house was damaged, when really you're just kind of standing up there knowing that you can get an immediate check. And when someone comes to your house and they do the appraisal, they're like, wait a minute, we gave you a check for $10, $20, $30, $40,000. I think there's one window cracked in this house. One.
No doubt. Yeah, what's going on?
To me, it's one and the same. Fleecing is fleecing is fleecing. And you know better, and you should do better, and there should be a level of shame. There's nothing he can tell me that would explain this away. Nothing.
Yeah, and it's just too it's unfortunate. Like I said, they've been through so much down in that area, and and I'm sure you have relatives around the area as well. So that can speak to your entire family, that can speak to all the things that have gone down there. And like you said, and I think the piece that really kind of hits home for me is that what type of voice you have, the type of influence that you have in the area that you're from,
right?
And for you to not come through with that, to take the money in the first place, because I'm not all up in Brett Favre's pockets, but I'm sure he wasn't gonna lose some sleep for over $1.1 million. Now that's a lot of money. Like, that's a lot of money to me, and a lot of money to you, I'm sure. But not Brett. Brett is doing well for himself. I still think he probably got that Wrangler's jeans commercials.
The residual money.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably got a whole closet full of Wrangler jeans just laying around his house, and probably got some leaves rolling around that mug too. And for him to kind of just the fact that you accepted the money, knowing good and well that you
Yeah,
probably weren't going
just
to open your mouth and speak on it.
no.
I just thought that was just that's just a little dirty to me. I want to take a
Yeah,
bath. That
yeah,
that
it's
you
grimy.
accepted that bread. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, it's
grimy.
grimy. It's
I
grimy.
just don't I just
And
don't understand it.
you know that it has to be something egregious because the Mississippi Department of Human Resources or Human Services, rather, same thing.
Yeah.
They decided to sue you. You are like the ultimate native son.
Right.
And they
Exactly.
said, no,
Yeah.
we're coming for you. We don't
Beloved.
even care. Exactly. We don't care that you actually paid the money back. That's not the point. They've got to make a statement, Jarvis, because
Yes.
the little known fact is people try to fleece the government all the time in these situations. In the meantime, you're
Yes.
fleecing them for 1.5 million that they paid you up front. Do you understand that there are still people who are suffering? And I'm not even talking about Ida. I can take it back to Katrina. I can take it back to Rita. People that can tell you stories about how difficult it is to get the slightest bit of assistance from the
Indeed.
government, who wait days, weeks, months. I just came back home from Louisiana, which, hey, Louisiana, Mississippi, in that area, that whole Gulf Coast is kind of one and the same. Just came back a couple days ago and still can't believe that many areas within my small town that I grew up in look the same as they did the day after Ida hit. That
Yeah.
was 9 months ago. And you're out here
Oof.
leasing. So when you think
Man.
about it from that perspective and how the government has to shift resources for what they were hoping you would be able to do, in the meantime, there's still people kind of suffering and waiting to get those resources. That also for me is very, very egregious because like we said, 1.5 mil, not that we're in your pockets, but real talk, between the money you made as a football player and also the money that you have because you get a pension and all your endorsements and any other streams of revenue that you have, was this really necessary? Come on.
Yeah. Bottom line is
Bottom line.
pay it back with interest.
With
All of
interest.
that. They
Yeah.
need all of that. The state of
Yeah.
Mississippi needs all of that,
All of
Brett.
it.
Golly, man. Come
And they
on.
need you to go and actually do the speeches that you were supposed to do. Like for me, it's the interest, it's the money, original money that you were rendered, and also go around to speaking engagements with whatever they wanted you to do and add on. By the way, don't fleece the government. Don't fleece the government. Don't do it. Don't do it. But we
Give them
hope.
that money.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Right. Either, yeah, because they're going to come back and say, run me my money. Now,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, what we'll be running is running it back to a Braves win tomorrow when we talk about what they do tonight. So, hopefully, that'll be a part of our conversation. Of course, tomorrow is the season home opener for the Dream. So, we'll give you just a quick preview on that. And we're going to talk about any and every and all things that are happening around the sportscape here in Atlanta. So for Jarvis, I am Tenitra. We appreciate you guys always choosing us first for the Locked On Sports Network in Atlanta. But don't forget, your second choice should be A to Z with Mark Zitto. Thank you guys for rocking with us. Enjoy a beautiful day, and hopefully you'll enjoy it more than me with these allergies killing me. Pray for me, y'all. See you tomorrow.
Y'all come back now, you hear?